Activism remains a hot topic in the NBA as riots in the US are rapidly intensifying. Players are showing support while making sure that their intellect rather than their emotions guide their decisions, as it's most important to keep these protests peaceful. The current situation is a hard one to swallow, and you can see it by people's reactions. It doesn't seem like we're close to the end of the rallies as people demand for systemic change. It's going to be a process, no question about it, but it's the path the US has to embark on, as things cannot stay the same. There have already been too many cases that should have been a catalyst for change. We as NBA fans can only be happy with the fact that whenever stuff like this was in the focus of the public eye, the NBA and its players weren't afraid to react. Unfortunately, just in recent time, there have been too many examples of injustice, like the murder of a 17-year-old Trayvon Martin, for instance, a teenager that was shot and killed by a former neighborhood watch captain George Zimmerman for looking suspicious. Zimmerman claimed it was an act of self-defense, and Martin was reportedly wearing a hoodie carrying a pack of Skittles and an Arizona iced tea. Wouldn't call those lethal weapons now, would you? Zimmerman was charged with second-degree murder, and after 16 hours of deliberations over the course of the 2 days, on July 13, 2013, the 6-person jury rendered a not guilty verdict on all counts. Zimmerman even went as far as suing Martin's family, claiming he was the victim of a conspiracy, degradation, and wrongful prosecution. The horrific murder rippled across the nation as it was another racially driven incident. People all over the world voiced their opinions, with famous athletes being no exception. NBA players were especially struck with the death of an innocent young boy that was Trayvon and decided to send a message. At the time, LeBron James played with the Miami Heat. James, one of the most socially involved superstar athletes we've seen in recent time, decided to use his platform and speak up. LeBron gathered his teammates in a collective expression of solidarity with Martin, as the whole team posed with their hoodies up and hashtags "We are Trayvon Martin," hoodies, stereotype, we want justice. It wasn't a message of many words, but it sure spoke volumes. Years later, LeBron opened the I Promise school in his hometown. He wanted to give young kids like him a platform to thrive and provide them opportunities he didn't have as a kid. It was a class act by a class man, and it was all prompted by Martin's murder. I think it starts with the Trayvon Martin situation, and the reason it starts with that, I believe, is because having kids of my own, having boys of my own. It hit home for me to see and to learn the story and to think that if my boy left home and he never returned, that kind of hit a switch. From that point on, I knew that my voice and my platform had to be used for more than just sports. With the protests ongoing, NBA stars have been and will continue to do their part. But if we want to see permanent change, we all have to follow their lead. If you enjoyed this video, please leave it a like and consider subscribing to our YouTube channel for more great basketball content. Thank you for watching.